Clinton Dix? Remember that one? That was great. Okay, moving on. You advocated, you wanted the 49ers to trade for Stephon Gilmore. They didn't. The Panthers did, and he was great for them. Now he's a free agent. Even easier to attain, 1 year older, but not that old. He's missed some time with injuries, but it's not like he's Jason Verrett or anything. Do you think the Niners should sign Stephon Gilmore?
I kind of changed my tune on this because of Ambry Thomas, and their cap space. And then what they have to do at safety.
Ambry? If Ambry changed your mind?
Here's the thing: is they have a lot to do in free. I mean, the thing about it, I think one of the things that people don't realize about is they need a backup, right? Backup quarterbacks are expensive. I think minimum they're gonna have to pay $4 million. I mean, I know people throwing out the the Tyrod Taylor thing. Tyrod Taylor, I think, got $12 million from the Texans last year. Like Andy Dalton got 10 from the Bears. Mitchell Trubisky got 2.5 from the Bills, but that was an oddity, and I don't think he's going to take that again. In fact, I think he's probably going to go to the Giants, where he's going to probably have an opportunity to play. So I would expect at least $4 million to go to the backup quarterback. I'm going to guess it's probably going to be 6.
So freaking disappointed in you right now. Keep going.
I guess I would say if the 49ers can afford it, I would think then yes. But if you ask me today,
you don't break the bank for him. But if you could get him on a 1 year deal,
yes.
Hold on. Can I make the case for him?
No. You go for it. If you get him on a 1 year deal, I'm good. But here's the thing: if you had to ask me to choose between Justin Reed and Stephon Gilmore, I'm probably going to go Justin Reed. He's younger, and they need a safety. They need a safety. So
get them both, though. Okay, let me just say, if they could get him, here's why I think they should. Because look, I like Ambry Thomas too. I like Emmanuel Mosley too. Neither of those guys cover the slot, and Stephon Gilmore does really well. So what you could do. Why is the slot important? I'm going to get there in a second. But what you could do is have Mosley and Gilmore start, and then in nickel, you can move Gilmore to the slot and bring in Ambry Thomas. That's a terrific trio. And why is Gilmore important in the slot? Because the Niners have to have someone who can hold their own against Cooper Kupp. Have to. I mean, Gilmore can. Well, so I think that's a reason. If you don't have Gilmore, whatever your slot cornerback probably won't even be as good as K'Wan Williams.
Right. The other thing you could do is if you have a guy that you're supremely confident outside, is you can just leave him outside, single him up, leave him alone, and then you just double Cooper Kupp in the slot. Like put whoever you want on Cooper Kupp, and then you just double him.
Like that.
You know, you could do that as well.
Yep.
But either way, there are options to take Cooper Kupp away. I don't think we've talked about this, but I think that's the kind of the next evolution in what DeMeco Ryans has to do is he's had problems taking away receivers. They kind of go off when they want to. So that's the next evolution. If he can do that.
Well, maybe if the Niners gave him some premium corners. I mean, I like Ambry. He showed promise, but when he got beat, it was touchdown, 40-yard gain, 3rd and 15. I mean, Emmanuel Mosley, to me, is excellent. He doesn't give up big plays. He doesn't pick off a lot of passes, but
absolutely.
People just stop going after him after a while. Mosley.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing about Stephon is I think he's gonna try to maximize his payout because I don't know that he's not on. I don't think he's on Super Bowl quest. He's got a boatload of them from being in New England, so I think he's going to try to maximize his paycheck. So it'll be interesting to see.
No better way to maximize your paycheck than to take a 1 year deal with a California team and get a townhouse in Silicon Valley that you can spend $3,500 a month on. That's the best way to maximize your cash.
I mean, I do think Richard Sherman would say a lot of positive things about the Niners. He seems to still have positive thoughts about them. So
hey, Gilmore, you want to win a Super Bowl? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I like it if they can afford it. I like it. I just don't know.
They can bring in Justin Reed and Stephon Gilmore. What a secondary that would be! Wow. That would be a wow secondary to go with a wow front seven. I don't know.
Yeah,
figure it out.
If they can do some salary cap magic, move some stuff around, get with Armstead and all that stuff. Like if they can.
Matt H says maybe move McFloppy. No, they picked up a fifth this year, but his fifth this year, but didn't Compton prove we really don't need him? His injury is serious. Yeah, but I mean, who wants McGlinchey and that fifth year? I mean, seems to me it's hard to move him.
You can move him. The thing about it is that it's guaranteed. You can trade him, but that's guaranteed. So if you trade him, that team has to pay that.
Is it even guaranteed that he's going to bounce back? He tore a quad muscle. Isn't that fairly serious for a guy who's in a squat for 3 hours?
Right, and I think, in my opinion, I think regardless of that, like regardless of where he is in his recovery and all that, I think the 49ers have to address offensive tackle early because he's in his final year, and I wouldn't give him some massive contract. So I'm preparing to.
They cannot draft offensive linemen. They took McGlinchey over Colton. Colton Miller was a really good player, and everyone was like, Colton Miller has upside. He went to UCLA. I remember him. He was soft as hell at UCLA. Sorry. He was soft at UCLA. But everyone's like, look at his feet. He can play left tackle. McGlinchey, maybe he's a little more pro ready, but he's not a left tackle. And the Niners were like, we don't care. We want the right tackle. Word? You don't care about upside at all? And with the top 15 pick? No, I don't think. And then this most recent one, Aaron Banks, we're going to talk about him in a minute. Like, he couldn't play at all. Second round. I don't trust the Niners drafting or developing offense. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Should I trust them? I don't think so.
Maybe Anthony Lynn knows how to do it.
He's a running back coach.
He was a head coach though, so he's got to know.
You got to know.